Good afternoon, my dear student. Today I am going to discuss about one important topic from the chapter 1 from the geography book, that is from the topographical map, that is about the drainage patterns. That what is the drainage pattern? Now you know that the drainage means how the rivers it being flow. That all the rivers did not flow in the same direction. Some rivers they have lots of distributaries, and few rivers they doesn't have only the few distributaries. Some rivers are very long or very in length or wide it's also, but the few rivers are very small, like the Luni River, and the Ganga River is a very long river, the longest river in India. Now, so today I discuss that about this different type of drainage pattern. Now, before I start this different type of drainage pattern, so at first you have to know that all the drainage means the river, that why is in S type of shape. You can see the river always this type of shape. You can't see the river in a straight direction like the I type of shape. Now what is the reason that why the river always they take or the bending? That are already given one question. That what is the reason that why the river always take the bending or the curved type of portion? Because the main reason why does not the river flow like the roadways and railways in a straight direction? Because the main reason is our earth surface does not made by all the areas by the same type of rocks. Few areas are made by the hard rock like the basalt or the igneous type basalt, granite, this type of igneous rocks, and the few areas are made by the soft rock like the sandstone, limestone. Now when the river start to flow on its way, that time those are the places are made by the soft rocks like the sandstone and limestone. River can easily erode the portion and it make the river start to flow on the way. But in the flow of river in the way, when some areas are made by the hard rock region, river cannot able to erode the portion by through the river erosional process. On that time, the river try to avoid the area and they are flow in a curve or bending type of shape. That is why river always we can see in the curve or bending type of shape. Never we can see the river in a straight direction or the straight way. So understand what is the reason why the rivers always flow in a bending type of shape. Now today we discuss about the different type of drainage pattern. The drainage pattern means there are flowing directions of the different rivers. And according to the drainage pattern are divided into the three parts. The first one is the dendritic drainage pattern. Second one is the radial type of drainage pattern, and the third one is the trellis type of drainage pattern. So first one is the dendritic type of drainage pattern. What is the dendritic type? Dendritic is the different branches from the main river. From the main river when the different branches it will come out. Different branches like the tributaries and the distributaries, the different branches it come out from the main river. This type of the drainage pattern is known as the dendritic type of drainage pattern. Again I repeat, what is the dendritic type of drainage pattern? From the main river, different type of tributaries and distributaries when it come out and it look like the branches of the tree. That this type of the drainage pattern is known as the dendritic type of drainage pattern. And this type of drainage pattern you can see in the Damodar Valley region. Where it can Damodar Valley region you can see this type of drainage pattern. Okay. And next is the radial type of drainage pattern. What is the radial type of drainage pattern? That is the radial type means when you can see the volcanic eruption. What is happening in the volcanic eruption? From the one volcano, this type of volcano, from the volcano from here, from this volcano, from the different sides of from the volcanic mouth, that the magmas or lava it will come out from the outside. Like the same way, when from the particular portion like this, when the particular portion, the rivers are being come out, this type of the drainage pattern is known as the radial type of drainage pattern. It almost look like the spoke of a wheel. This type of drainage pattern is known as the radial type of drainage pattern. And you can see this type of drainage pattern into the karst region. Into the karst region, you have to see this type of drainage pattern. This one, the dendritic, you can see in the Damodar Valley region. This type of radial type drainage pattern you can see in the karst region. What is the radial type drainage pattern? That when all the water bodies, all the drainage rivers are being come out from the particular region into the different directions. That is a particular regions, and the rivers are being come out into the different directions. So this type of drainage pattern is known as the radial type of drainage pattern. So this type of drainage pattern we can see in the karst region. And the third one is the trellis type of drainage pattern. What is the trellis type? That this type of drainage pattern, they have the special characteristics. You know what is the special characteristics? That all the tributaries and the distributaries, they are joined with the main river into the 90-degree angle. Those are the right angle. Those are the tributaries and distributaries of this river. They have to join with the main river into the right angle or the rectangular portions. So that is why this type of drainage pattern is known as the trellis type of drainage pattern. Again, I am repeating that those are the rivers. When the rivers, there are different tributaries and distributaries, they mix with the main river, or they mix with the main river into a particular shape or the pattern, that is the right angle shape or the rectangular type of shape. This type of drainage pattern is known as the trellis type of drainage pattern. Okay, and this type of drainage pattern you can see in the Chotnagpur Plateau region. This type of drainage pattern or the trellis type of drainage pattern you can see into the Chotnagpur Plateau region. So these are the different type of drainage pattern that you have to learn properly. That what is the dendritic type of drainage pattern, what is the radial type of drainage pattern, and which one is the trellis type of drainage pattern. So I hope you have to understand these three types and also why the river take the bending or carved type of portion. So today up to here. Next day we have to discuss about the another things and the matters. Thank you.